this is it, the new Skoda Elroq. The camouflage is off, it's finally here, we get to see it in all its glory. So it's the next electric model from Skoda. It's going to slot in between the Enyaq and also the upcoming Skoda Epic, which is going to be a bit smaller than this again. So think of this as an electric Karoq. But it's all new, it's built on the Volkswagen Group's MEB platform. There's going to be a few different battery options, 3 in total, range more than 560 kilometers, fast charging capabilities. And this all new design with a few new features for the Skoda brand as well, which I'm going to go through in this video.
The Elroq 50 will start from about €36,500 with a range up to 370 kilometres. The Elroq 60 will start from about €38,500 with a range up to 440 kilometres. Then there's the Elroq 85 with a range up to 560 kilometres, starting from about €42,000.
So this gets Skoda's modern, solid design language. And it also has something now called the Tech Deck face. So that's this black panel that stretches here that hides the radar and camera for the car also. And Skoda is now spelt out across here for the very first time. You now have this kind of clamshell bonnet, it's really sculpted, and the LED lights. So these are the DRLs and the indicators for the car, and down here are your low and high beam. Also have some aerodynamic features like the scoops in there around the side, lots of cladding. It is an SUV after all, so it has that rugged look, and a skid plate down there at the bottom as well. So altogether, I think it is really very stylish, very cool, and it's a new generation of Skoda. The wheelbase is actually the same length as the Skoda Enyaq, but you've got shorter overhangs front and rear. So I do think this has a really nice stance. You've got 18 to 21 inch wheels. This is on the 21 inch, so nice big wheels. They really fill those gaps very well. Also these wheel gap reducers, now that's an aerodynamic touch as well. Obviously you want to have a really aerodynamic design to get the best range from your electric SUV. This is Elroq 85, so 77 kilowatt hour battery with a range up to 560 kilometers. Got this very nice chunky styling, really nice roof, spoiler here, LED lights, and lots of cladding here at the bottom and a skid plate. So it's kind of like a mini Enyaq, really. And when it comes to practicality, there's powered tailgate, and you've got 470 litres. This is nice and low as well, so it'll be easy to get things in and out. Also, simply clever features like this net here for the charging cables. AC charging is up to 11 kilowatt as standard, which is great, and there's DC fast charging up to 175 kilowatt. So if you go for the version with the largest capacity battery, you can get a 10 to 80% charge in under 28 minutes, and in the smaller battery versions that's in less than 25 minutes. So it's all very competitive when it comes to charging. Inside, it does feel very much like a mini Skoda Enyaq. Nice steering wheel, you now have Skoda spelt out across that. There is a small digital driver display as well that we've seen in some other Skoda electric models, and also this large touchscreen. You've got some ventilation controls in the screen, but the shortcuts are always present. It does seem very responsive and lots of functionality in there. There's also battery preconditioning, and you can set that up manually, or it's also linked to the navigation. Little rocker switch here to select your forward or reverse. Also a B mode to increase the amount of regenerative braking. Wireless smartphone charging, there's USB-C ports, there's also cup holders, and lots of storage under here. And I have to say the fit and finish of the cabin is very nice. So even those plastics on the top of the doors feel good, and some nice soft leather effect material there in the doors and the dashboard with a little bit of orange stitching. Also these seats are nicely bolstered as well with this fabric upholstery. So altogether, it feels very nice in here. It's quite normal as well. It doesn't scream that it's electric. It seems all easy to interact with. Skoda, of course, is famous for building very spacious family cars. That's all part of what they do. So there's plenty of headroom. I have about that much. And legroom is not too bad either. There's also lots of nice features. There's storage down here, tri-zone climate control. There's also an armrest here with some cup holders, and the hatch opens through to the boot. There's also pockets here in the back of those seats.
The Skoda Elroq will arrive in Ireland in April of 2025, and it will enter a very competitive market for compact electric SUVs, including the new Kia EV3, the BYD Atto 3 and the Hyundai Kona Electric.
That's all from me, and I hope you enjoyed this quick look around the new Skoda Elroq.